Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. I just want a quick talk about what I'm gonna do in the next couple of turns. So, I am here with the Fog of War off. I'm not sure if I showed you, I feel like I have, but the Skaven no longer are in Lustria, um, and as you can see, most of the Tomb Kings down here is captured. But what I want to do is I want to set up my armies here. I want to finish their little getting rearranged. I'm going to push into the Tomb Kings area and push all the way over here and declare war on both the Tomb Kings, and then later on we'll take these rebel settlements and then attack the Lizardmen. Um, at the time we attack the Lizardmen, I'm going to send over maybe an army or two to actual Lustria to both take out their areas down here into the Straits of Nagash and the Southlands, and then also take them out from the Lustrian area, and liberate that for Bretonia. At the same time, I also want to make an army somewhere in this area. I think we've got one somewhere being half built. We could probably build one down here. We'll figure it out. But I want to send an army here. I want to send them down to take out Black Claw Lair and Crooked Fang Fort while this is going on. And after we've taken all of this, we're going to kind of join up, take all these areas, and yeah, try and get the Badlands, the Nagash's Tomb Kings area, Egypt basically, and then also take Lustria. While that's going on, we have this army up here being built, and we're going to send them up to take Stromstad and Suderholm, and try and get a nice foothold here. Fortunately, they're just towns. I don't think there are any Chaos Undivided Capital, which doesn't look like it's even wood walls, so it's not very big. Get a city up here. But I want to take these. Hopefully we can build some stuff. Let's see, what's a large town? Are you? You're just a town. Do they have a large town anywhere? Maybe this? That's a city. See if we can't find a large town. Large town, what can we recruit here? So we can actually recruit a decent amount of stuff from a large town. We can't get any knights besides the knights errant, which, yeah, it's alright. But that should be enough to at least replenish armies, so that we can start taking Norska. But that's a long ass ways off. We're gonna have to build up these towns enough to do that. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those prepped and ready. So these guys I'm gonna have to move over and get ready to fight the Tomb Kings. I need to make one army, probably 1.5 armies, so we can have the half garrison up these cities while I go and attack the other ones. Down here, also need our fleets back, and then we also have to have this army up here. So that's gonna be the next step, and probably when I come and record again, that's where I will be is ready to either attack, or I will have already landed the fleets, or whatever comes first. That's what we will be doing. So I will catch you guys in a few seconds for you, but it's definitely not going to be a few seconds for me. So, see ya. A couple of seconds, he says. So, it has been more than a couple of seconds for me. For you, it has actually probably been just a couple of seconds. However, it's been probably closer to 2.5-ish, 3 weeks since I last actually opened up. Not even played this, just opened up Medieval 2, any mod, anything. And that was actually I was actually trying to look to see if it's currently late April, and there's a couple things I do want to talk about with that, but I was looking to see maybe doing Medieval 2 playthrough as the next game of the month, and almost certainly this is coming out after that, so I can just talk about it openly because things will have already been decided. I'm not positive on that. I feel pretty good about it. There's one other thing I'd like to do, but it's way in, probably at the point that this is coming out, it's gonna be in the past and things will already been decided, so there's really no point in talking about it. Um, so, what I did want to say is that very early into this campaign, it was mentioned in the comments that a new version of Call of Warhammer will be coming out. And while currently, at this time that I'm recording, it is not out, um, it should be out soon. So I guess I kind of want to talk about that a little bit because that does have implications on, obviously, this playthrough. If a new version comes out, I'll probably want to update it. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. And that would mean that both this save is going to be incompatible and we'd have to start over. So, what I want to do is actually finish out this, even if it comes out tomorrow. I'm going to finish out this playthrough. I'd like to get the entirety of the victory conditions done before I move on. I probably won't end up doing a complete conquest of everything, but I'd like to beat the victory conditions for Bretonnia. Um, so, that means we've got a lot to do. We're probably about a third of the way done, but we've got most of the hard stuff done. I mean, usually expanding to that first. I mean, honestly, we started out with a shit ton of territory, so it wasn't exceedingly difficult. But we've got a strong economy. Money's no issue. Let's see, how much are we getting per turn? Stupid numbers. Only about 4,000. That's not too bad. Wait. Is that true? No. Income. Oh, because construction and recruitment. That's why it's so high. So yeah, we're making a lot of money. So even with 16,500 construction and 63,000 in recruitment, we're still making another 4,000 on top of all that. On top of making it, yeah, we're fine with money. Money is no issue. So right now we're in the home stretch. We just have to keep on doing what we're doing, not stall out. Now, with that, there's one person I forgot. It's this dude up here. I know we had talked about it, but we want to take Altdorf. So we'll do that in a second, but before I forget, there's that. So restarting. Oh, and when it does come out, and when I'm done with this, I would actually like to do a second, playthrough. Like, give me heartburn. That's not good. Ouch. Anyways, let's not get distracted by this. So once it comes out again, I'll do another playthrough. But instead of doing Bretonnia, I think I'm gonna do someone else. Got a couple of choices I'd like to do. Preliminarily, I'd really like to do the Vampire Cunts. I like the Vampire Cunts a lot. The vampires, they start out in kind of an awkward situation where they've got some territory here, some up here, some right here, and then some over here in Mousillon. And it's just a whole lot of trying to unite stuff, which I think is really cool. Because you kind of start with a little outpost and you have to expand from there. And I think that the early game would be great because we'd be fighting against Bretonnia, who we just played. I mean, that'd be kind of cool way to finish off or start off the next episode is killing off who we just played as. Obviously the Empire as well, but I'd probably declare war on Bretonnia, try and get them out of the way first, and then deal with the rest of it. But anyways, so I think that's what I'm going to do, but there's also a couple other factions from the dwarves. Even these guys look like they had one hell of a roster. I haven't looked at it fully, but just fighting them, they've got quite a low roster, and I think if you use them a little bit more efficiently than the AI does, it'd be fun. Consider the Skaven. I've heard they're pretty fun in this actually, but I don't like meat shields because they have a lot of meat shieldy infantry, and Bretonnia has that too, but they can only stand up in a fight, and they're surprisingly well drilled. I mean, not really disciplined. That's probably the word. They don't they do route, obviously. They've routed several times, but they don't route immediately like in Total War Warhammer. I mean, in Total War Warhammer, if you don't have a general sitting right next to them, they will route. And it's horrible. It's really annoying, especially in city defense. But in this one, they're not quite that bad. So I can't complain too much. But we're getting sidetracked. It has been a few turns. How many exactly? I have no clue. It's been a while since I've played. I checked the turn time. The date is only 1 year forward, so the maximum it could have been is I think 23 turns if my math is right. But I don't suspect that it was that long. I would guess somewhere around 5 to 10 turns, maybe more. But I don't know. I don't really count turns. So let's actually, before we go any farther, let's look at victory conditions, which I think are right here. So hold 80 regions. I wish it would tell me which ones I have. But I know I've got Caron, Bastogne, Aquitaine, Brionne, Carcassonne, Quenelles, Portelot, Montfort, Languille, I think is how you say that. Paravon, Lyonnaise, Gisereau, Larret. That's nice and French right there. Mousillon, Ladies Chasm, because we've renamed that. Vivier we own. Pig Barter we need. Southern Marshes we own. That was Skaven Blight. The Vault, which I think was Putrid Stump. We need Black Claw Lair. Black Claw Lair Gar. I can speak English right good like. Oh yeah. And Crooked Fang Force. So we only have 3 more that we need. And then on top of that we have 34 regions and we need 80. So we're almost halfway. We're actually almost halfway done. Wow, I'm surprised. So anyways, I think last little bit we talked about it, but those 2, Crooked Fang Fort and the whatever other one are right here, and Pig Barter is over here somewhere. It's one of these 2. Excuse me. So what I talked about last time was actually pushing through here, going up north, and then sending over another army, and then going over here probably is what I was going to do. Or maybe even extend over here, because I think there's a rebel settlement in this area. And moving over. But, you know, actually doing that might get us pretty damn close to 80 stuff by the time we get all of that. Lustria, because that was the other thing we wanted to do. But, I talked about making an army to go over here. But looking around, I don't have any armies. Like, I've got one, but this is one that I was using to make watchtowers and go around and killing rebels, which I need to send over here because I've got one. Who's probably been there since the Skaven have. To borrow. Krita. You might be the one who's making them, but you're... Oh, you are recruiting them. You're retraining them. I might be making an army here. But yeah, I don't... It's kind of cool. I don't know what exactly I was doing with that. Just because it's weird. Anyways, we do have an army being made up here, I know for a fact. We've got a couple people being recruited in the area. Got some people around here being recruited who I think I was sending off to go fight rebels. Got an army over here who's making watchtowers. We've got all our armies down south. And the reason I don't think it's been very long is because these guys haven't moved very far. I do remember shuffling them around a shit ton. So these guys have been kind of passing between each other, but most of these guys, I think we're just over here by New Bastogne. So, anyways, I think that's kind of an update. I'm trying to refresh my own memory, so it's probably good for me to walk through it with everybody else. So, we've got this fleet, but what we really want is this army. But most importantly, I want military access. So,
it's good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
Make demand of military access, which is probably going to be very balanced. Okay, my offers that. Let's try it.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Alright, so make a new
Another
offer.
proposition for us then?
Make an offer of military access. Military access. We will make a single payment Let's try $1,000. It's generous. This should be accepted.
I am not quite able to accept this.
Oh my god.
You have another worthy proposal then.
Military
Excellent.
access. Map information. And how about we make a single $1,000 payment? This better be goddamn accepted.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Oh my god.
You have further proposals? Please let us hear them.
Alright, I'm this close to just going through it. Had trade rights for that long. Make a single payment of, let's try $2,100. Very generous, there we go.
I am not quite able to accept this. Another proposition.
Are we
We're
really
happy
doing
to
this
listen.
right now? Make a single payment of $3,100. I'm surprised that they're still letting us converse with them.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Just rejected, you motherfuckers.
You have another worthy proposal then. Excellent.
$4,100. Money is no object, but I don't want to give them too much. Oh, you're... Oh.
No, we cannot agree to this now. You have further proposals? Please let us hear them.
We might have to try it next turn. I might be getting a little low on their happiness. It's kind of weird. I think, what's his name died.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Alright,
Well, that seemed fruitful. Farewell.
yeah, fruitful my ass. Well, we'll use this guy to scout ahead, I guess.
Alas, I cannot do that, senor.
Alright,
Très bien, senor.
General, boys, giants. Okay.
Oui,
Alright.
senor.
Ready and able.
Well, worst thing that happens
Orders.
is they don't like us. Details. So, fortunately we won't be able to get them all the way over here, but
With honor. We can go no further today, mon.
it's
Oui,
fine.
mon roi.
Let's try and get these people out of here.
Mon roi, the fleet cannot sail there. Je suis désolé, mon roi. We cannot sail there. We cannot put that course, mon roi. Très bien, mon roi.
Alright.
Je suis désolé, mon roi. We
Hoping
cannot
that
sail
these
there.
guys move so I can get
Mon roi,
the rest of
the
the way
fleet
through there.
cannot sail there.
It would be really nice if some of
We
this
cannot
was
put that
2
course,
spaces
mon roi.
wide, so you can move past, even if it took you 2 turns to do so. It's just, I guess there are parts. Never mind, there are parts. And then I wish the AI would sit in those parts. That'd be the best part. But yeah, it actually looks like where most of the ports are, there's 2, which is kind of nice, except for here. Oh well. So I think that's it for this turn. I think I've got everything else going the way it was. So let's end it. I bet I don't have any trebuchets with that group. I'm gonna have to take a turn to assault. I don't need any more generals this year. Oh, fuck me. Action announcements. He's appreciated. Okay. Okay. Do that last. So let's actually move this
Ready
dude.
and able.
Holy people over here.
For the honor of France, we will attack.
I'm sure you will.
Oui, seigneur. Besieging France's enemies.
Alright,
Give the order and we will strike, seigneur.
sure.
Oui, senor.
Nice, I can get up.
Set sail.
Set this guy over here to
We
meet up.
sail no further this day, mon roi.
This guy's still being built. Alright. Trying to get the religion all the way up. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I haven't really gotten any of these provinces up to 100%. It's strange. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. To be honest, I have no idea. Alright, armor probably is best. But it's actually causing a lot of problems in some of these areas. Probably drop down taxes if I need be. We've got so much money. I don't need so many areas. I should say I don't really have that unlimited funds, but we've got damn near close. Okay. Ooh, streets might be good, and then let's get that. Alright. I think that's it for cities. Let's do this dude. I want to go over here, apparently.
Move now.
Build a watchtower.
Oui, none shall escape France's eyes, Seigneur.
Okay, and I could... No, I got another guy up there. I want to send this guy down here to...
They will regret crossing France,
These
mon
guys.
roi. We camp here, mon roi. Oui.
Fucking heretics. Get out of here. Alright, let's,
Marching.
So they've got a watchtower there. I don't think I can put a watchtower right there because it's the only way in.
Huh?
Yeah. Let's see if I can put one over here.
Move now.
No. I'd like to have a watchtower over here somewhere.
Marching.
Might have to just go up
Huh?
here.
Oui, none
Doesn't
shall
really-
escape France's eyes,
Doesn't really help a
Seigneur.
whole lot, but oh well. I don't think we've got a military
Oh.
access treaty with these guys, otherwise I might go through, well, I don't even think going through their land is any quicker. Better just go around. Alright. Merchant. Okay. Let's see here. So I think that's it for the people in mainland Bretonia. Let's go down here.
Where shall we strike?
Gaston. Let's put him right on the border.
Move now.
Watchtower up.
Oui, none shall escape France's eyes, Seigneur.
There, that way we
Marching.
can go right in.
Seigneur. Move now. Where shall we strike? En route. Stop. Seigneur. Move now. Ready and able. Combine. Oui, Seigneur. By your will, Seigneur. Today's march ends. Orders?
This dude's just going through and putting up watchtowers.
Oui, mon roi. Oui. Setting up a watchtower. Oui. Finished for the day.
Okay, I'm gonna put one right here. And I think
Oui.
next turn we'll
Setting up a watchtower.
put one down there.
Today's march ends, mon roi.
Alright, I think that's pretty good for this turn. Let me see if I can build any units around here. As general, yeah. So we're building stuff here, it looks like. Most of these places I just can't build anything but houses. Or houses, boats. I can speak English, I know what the words mean, right? We're upgrading these guys, retraining them, I'm guessing? Yeah, must be. Okay, get some guys from here into the realm. These yeomen are pretty good for running around and just being, oh, I can get rail knights, interesting. Like doing what this dude's doing, just running around. They're great for this. This guy's actually got a lot of dudes I don't need, but yeah. So I think that's about it for this turn. Next turn we will assault Altdorf, and I think that'll be the end of this episode. So Sounds good. Let's do it. Oh, forgot about a fleet somewhere. YOLO, right? Alright, don't need them. I haven't had anyone die of old age. I'm not sure if that's because of the low turn count or if people actually just can't die of old age. Because both of those are equally likely. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, just so I know that I've done nothing yet, I'm going to do this first.
Ready and able.
Of course they got more dudes. They got some giants, some spears, but they're... I think we'll be able to beat these guys. Really the only thing I have, I think they're these black orcs is what these are. But yeah, they're black orcs, which are pretty damn good, but I think we can deal with them. We've got some air. I just about said error boys. We've got some archers. They've got error boys. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this.
Oui, seigneur. Closing to engage.
Siege Altdorf. I can't do it. Armand Legros shall siege Altdorf. I think we can do it. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. So I was having lots of troubles fighting this fight. Actually not because of the greenskins. It was the game itself kept on crashing. I'm not sure if I'm going to put in the little bit of the fighting I did, but I tried it twice. Both times it crashed at pretty much the same point, which was after getting into the city and then starting to kill people. I'm not sure if that is because of something. I couldn't really figure it out, and I don't like continuing to do stuff just to do it, you know? I'd rather just be moving on. So what we're actually going to do is this is going to take 10 turns to surrender. We're just going to keep on keeping on. I don't plan on leaving. I would like Altdorf, and as long as we are sieging it, nobody else can. So that means that we will have Altdorf. I can kick the piss out of this army if they try and sally out. I guess that's really the best we can do. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping I'd be done with that, but I think what I might do is at the end of this video or something, I don't know, I might put it in already, see what we do in editing, but I'll throw in just what I had from the actual fighting. It was not going to be a hard fight. The giants we had were probably the only thing. These two giants and the black orcs are probably the only thing here that would have actually been a problem. Lost infantry, obviously, but I mean, if you haven't watched the first 20 or so episodes that I've done, I don't give two fucks about the infantry. They're peasants. They can die for the lady.
Seigneur.
So it's
By your will, seigneur.
keep people down
Oui.
here. I might actually move him.
By your
bit
will,
up.
seigneur. Oui.
Okay.
Setting up a watchtower.
And I think I'm gonna need him over here.
Oui. Our men will camp here, seigneur.
Alright.
Where shall we strike?
Now, it's gonna take a few turns to get through that. But this looks like kind of just a garrison force, to be honest. So there's
Marching.
secondary. I want
An
my main
order.
army
Move now.
there. This is definitely a good reinforcement.
Orders.
Army. Fit 2 more dudes.
Seigneur. Marching.
Send these
Seigneur.
2 over.
Orders.
Red Rover, send the 2 peasant bowmen over.
Combining your forces, seigneur. Where shall we strike?
Alright. These
Hold.
guys going.
Oui, seigneur.
Actually, not a
By
bad
your
idea
will,
to take this
Seigneur.
guy and merge him up.
Marching.
Actually,
Where
either
shall
one
we
of these.
strike?
Well, this one can only accept 1 more.
An order.
Which I guess we just
Seigneur.
go that there.
Seigneur.
We'll throw these 2 in there. Alright.
An order.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to...
The wind whispers many secrets.
Not actually sure how difficult these guys are to fight. I've not looked into that at all. So I might be a good idea to leave an army over here, or send some armies over here to deal with them before we really do anything serious. Do I have? I do have
Master,
spies that have not been
done
utilized.
for today.
Perfect.
Softly, senor.
Always love when that happens. Alright, any more spies that I can... Wife. You're a priest. Are one of you guys? You're spies. Yeah, you're both spies, okay. Lady of the Lake. Wow, I got a lot of Lady of the Lake stuff already. Surprising. Why is this stuff converting so much better than this stuff? Is there a reason for, like, there has to be some kind of background thing that's making it so they're not. Because even my stuff, oh, I bet you it's chaos. Oh, that would make sense. Chaos corruption. Just thinking through this in my head. Alright, fortunately I've completely lost track of my timing on this because I've had to do other things.
Wait, where shall we strike?
Trying to figure out what the hell is wrong. I completely lost track of where, how much time we have left in this episode and stuff. But, it's fine. We go over by a little bit, but we just got some useless battle footage that I'm not even gonna end up, it's not even technically canon, I guess you could say. Not that any of this is canon. But canon for this playthrough. It's just kind of extra shit if you want to watch me sit there in futility. Alright. I think that's all the armies. Maybe not. Let me check.
Wait.
No, it is not. Alright. So I got one over there. It'd be good to send him this way.
Huh. We camp here, mon
Because
roi.
there's a dude somewhere right here.
Stopping here.
Uh-huh.
Where shall we strike?
You.
We shall slaughter them. Death by my hand was
Well,
always their fate.
We did have
They
to go
will
fight
regret
something,
crossing
so
France.
let's fight something.
What?
And before you say anything, the answer is yes. This is absolutely unnecessary to fight this. We've got such an advantage that we could certainly fight this one on our own. Assemble the troops. Knights? Knights? Alright. It's the shitty peasants down there. Alright. The uppity ups. Switch up here. Probably not gonna use them at all. I need to merge these guys, it looks like. Okay. So basically what my plan is I'm gonna send the human out, we'll smash them into them, their main forces, and then our Knights Errant will just circle around. So let's take, let's send all the guys. Take these guys, and, ooh, no, we'll just send everybody over here. That not look like everybody. Alright, and you guys just stay out of the fight. I don't have a whole lot of you left. Alright. Doop-a-dee-dee-da. Doop-a-dee-day. Up. Fucking horse. Alright. Now, is this great charge tactics? No. No, it is not. But we should... You guys aren't routing, are you? There's no way. Oh. I was gonna say, there's no way we're fucking smashing the shit out. I do want to kill all of them, though. Get some cheap experience. Alright, is anyone sitting still? Let's fast forward. Alright, so you guys... should mop this up fairly quick. we go. Oh, they actually had a general. Interesting. That's unfortunate. That single-handedly
Nothing can stand in our way.
had to be the worst sound. Ow, ow, go.
Seigneur,
Nothing else. That's it.
out.
Out.
Oui, none shall escape France's eyes,
All right,
Seigneur.
then we'll pull one down
Move
here.
now.
Should probably put some up in there. I probably should have stopped midway, but oh well. It's fine. So I think that is
Ready to
armies.
Combining fleets.
There's the troops. Got the troops. Alright, fleets. There was one that was somewhere over here. Is it these
Oui,
guys?
Seigneur.
No.
Oui,
These
mon roi.
guys.
Joining the fleet, Seigneur.
There was a fleet somewhere that was missing. Alright, it's gonna be this, that. Okay, and we are looking for fleets. What? Oh, they look like this.
Oui,
Okay.
Seigneur. Ready to sail.
Okay, is that it? Is that really it? Okay. I stand corrected. That was it. Alright. Well, we've got some stuff to recruit here. Let's do that. 2 more turns. Should be able to get these guys, and then if we get one more dude, that should fill it all out. I might actually be able to take this guy out of there. Because he's got lots of dread. It's probably not a good thing to have him in one of our most prosperous cities. But oh well. We could hire another bodyguard, I guess. We got. Just have him sit in the city. What the hell is wrong here? Whoa. This thing keeps on dropping for some goddamn reason. Health? There's no religious unrest, squalor. But Old World Pantheon, why is this still so goddamn high? I'm building a huge cathedral. We should have just absolutely silly levels of everything. Squalor. Why? I have no idea. I mean, I've got an army. Like, literally. So, I mean, if something happens, it should be fine. But, I mean, I don't see any like, in this region, there's no heretics. I know I've got heretics around. But, unfortunately,
So you're ready to admit I'm right about God, then?
Oh, that one's not. Well, what about...
In time,
that one
everyone
is?
will see things my way.
I was gonna say, some of them had pretty decent piety. That's why I wasn't fighting them. It's fine. Alright, let's, that one's building stuff. Let's go to the ones that aren't building anything. And build things. I don't know if these, cathedrals aren't working or something. I don't know. Graveyards, public health, and religion. Probably not a bad idea. What about the brothel? Public order. Also not a bad idea. And then let's also do that. So we can just leave it. Trentio. Pavona. Pavona. Sorry, probably been mispronouncing that for the whole time. don't speak Spanish or French. Oui, buongiorno. Alright, mines, that's not bad, but money is not the issue. Let's get that. Yeah, money. Money is no object right now. Cool. So we've got army up here, I think. That's how close are we to this? Still need a few. Retraining. When the hell am I retraining? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should fill it out. Oh, with swordsman. That's unfortunate. That would mean that I would have to. Wasn't I building stuff around here? Yeah, it looks like there's a shit ton of people. Okay. So I got some dudes over here. I also have to send someone up here. Let's see, can I just recruit anyone? Knights mounted. It'd be really nice if I could just recruit someone up here, but oh well. Don't want to bitch and moan too much. I think we're just fine as it is. Alright, I think next turn we will start to push. Well, no, maybe not next turn. We still want to get people over here. Let's see,
Where shall we strike?
so you guys can reach in one turn.
Another?
You guys will because you're almost all cavalry. Never mind.
Seigneur, where shall we strike?
Might be better to get people up here so we can just move in one turn. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and I'll move them over here. Fight the Tomb Kings over here. See how that goes. If it goes good, if it goes well, I can speak English, I swear. If it goes well, we'll try and just fuckulate. I don't even know what the word I can use here. We'll just smash these guys, and if it doesn't go well, we'll still try and smash them, but it might not be smashy smash. It might be more of like a, well, that was a shitty battle. But whatever, it's fine. Next turn we'll figure that out. Yeah, because these guys are going to be able to make it in one turn. Should be able to siege. These guys should be close-ish to doing that. If anything, I might have to... Let's see. Ooh. It might actually be not a bad idea, because we are going to declare war on them. Might not be a bad idea to trespass.
We camp. Where shall we... Seigneur! Seigneur.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Where shall we strike?
These guys are fine as they are. Alright.
Orders?
Master.
So you guys are, what, 2 turns out?
Can't scout there, Signor. No further now. Softly, Signor.
3 turns out? Fuck.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Should have moved them out sooner. Alright, it's got to be close to time. I think we'll end this turn, and then next turn we will do in the next episode. So... Don't know what that was, just something popped up. Right. 9 Dankeschön, end of turn, Bretonia. Okay, chivalry. Oh, trait decrease. I was like, I'm not sure I want that. Which is funny because I'm playing as supposedly the chivalrous faction, but I'm questioning whether or not I want more chivalry. Alright.
Seigneur!
So, let's keep on moving.
Another? Out.
This dude.
Marching.
Fucked up where that...
Continuing tomorrow.
Should be able to make it, yeah. We'll be fine. Alright, these
Where shall
people,
we strike? Oui.
Can you...
Oui, Seigneur.
Oh, you schmucks. Alright, well, it'll be
As you
fine
wish.
because this turn I don't
Another?
want
Move now.
do anything
Wait.
anyways. So we're just gonna move right here.
Out.
Okay. And then
An order?
next turn we'll do all that stuff. So I think we're fine for now.
Master. Scouting the area.
Seigneur.
You're seriously?
I look forward to fighting you.
Well, I honestly, if we do that, I might be able to beat them, depending on if they have missile troops or not. Well, it's just I need to get over
Oui,
here
mon roi.
anyways.
Battle will resolve our differences. If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
Okay. I hate how you have to, with WASD keys, you press it down and it's like a half second before it actually does anything. It doesn't react right away, it's a little annoying. Kind of have to like judge it a little bit before you do it, and sometimes just do it a little bit too much and it can get really disorienting. Alright. But that's a... What the fuck? Why? Why? What are you doing? What the hell is with this? I got like a huge number of dudes here. Granted, if we get kicked out, we're kind of dinked because I've got like no infantry and we wouldn't be able to take it back unless the walls were somehow broken. What is this? That's yeah, Grail Knights. That's what I thought. Actually, yeah, I can recruit them right now. I got 3 of them. Yeah, fuck that. I don't want those. What are these guys? Oh, my Grail Knights. How did I miss that? Kind of embarrassing. I had 3 Grail Knights sitting there not being used. Taken bought? I can't. Oh, wait. Did I end that episode? Alright, I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember if I ended the episode or not. You know what? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the video here. Because I think what ended up happening is I got distracted wanting to move on and I might have missed ending the episode. But I also might not have and I just don't remember it. Which is very, very happens. I wouldn't say very common, but it happens. So I'm gonna actually, let's finish out this turn. Might as well, why not? We're already halfway done.
Seigneur.
And then after this, we will go ahead and end
Move
the
now.
episode.
Oui,
Oh,
none
sorry, I
shall
wanted to put on
escape
here, didn't I?
France's eyes, Seigneur. Out.
Alright,
Marching.
Mr. Dwarf. I think it's because he's in someone else's zone or whatever. Alright, you
Oui.
go down here.
Out. We shall slaughter them.
Oh, this one actually might be a fight.
Victoire! They will regret crossing France, mon roi.
Yeah, probably will. We'll fight that in for sure a little bit. But I just want to finish up what I'm doing. Some dudes. Okay, that's still several turns out. You know, I think we're, as long as we can't, as long as we don't have some kind of rebellion over there, I think we're done. Now I'm building people over here too. Let's look at that. Alright. Throw in some of those guys.
God's servant.
So these guys have male names, but female. God, that's creepy.
Mon roi?
You just must be horrible at your job. You are horrible at your job. Quite unorthodox. I would like you to, bless this area, please. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it here, or at least I'll go check to see if we're ending it here, and then the next thing we do is gonna fight this battle. So, I'll be right back. Here we go. Let's go check out Altdorf, the most uniquely named city in all of Skyrim. God damn it, I'm just supposed to playing too much Elder Scrolls lately. All of the old world. Jesus. Not all of Skyrim or Tamriel, those are both wrong. Honestly, it looks like a retextured version of one of the other cities, but I mean, it does look pretty damn cool. Even that. Yeah. I like it. I like the iron crosses. Some golden eagles and skulls too. Alright, yeah, playing way too much Elder Scrolls lately. Even the hammers. Zivahamas. Way too much Skyrim. It's weird. I love Skyrim, but I completely agree when everyone says that it's not the best out of any of the Elder Scrolls. Completely agree. I still put the most time in Skyrim. I just feel like Skyrim is the one for me. I don't know. It's weird. It's not the best, but definitely probably my. Oh, I would go. I probably would say favorite out of all the Elder Scrolls. Not because it's the best, but it just brings me back. Oblivion, I beat the game once, and I didn't feel compelled to do it again. It was alright. Morrowind, there was a lot of downtime, a lot of reading stuff, a lot of doing stuff like that, and I mean, I could probably do it now that I've actually got a lot of time to spare, but back when I was playing it, it was crunched on time, and it was very time consuming, so I never really got into it a whole lot. But it was certainly a really good game from what I played. I have to order these, damn it. Assemble the troops. I love how it's like almost blatantly horrible French accents. It's awesome. Alright, 3, that's not gonna work for any of them. Alright, so I want all of these guys, except for you dudes, just be back here, just chilling. Come on. Perfect. And you guys, put up in front. Okay, and I think that should be everybody who isn't in siege. Alright. Just double checking. My battery is low on my mouse. Should I fix that before we start? Okay. There we go. Okay. So, these two are going there. Let's do this. Pause. Okay. Well, I want to bring it. There we go. Which one are you? This one. Okay. And this one we don't have. Alright. Let's see where the defenders are. It's mostly over here. Alright, so these guys are going to get in with a little bit of trouble. This guy should actually be able to make it without dying, I don't think. Maybe. Should is probably the best way to say that. And then this guy should make it in no trouble at all. Alright, cool. Let's fast forward a little bit. Just a wee bit rusty from not playing a while, but I think we should be fine with the siege. Okay, so towers. Hopefully we don't have any bugs or anything like that. So what are they getting shot by? fucking shot to hell. By what? These towers? Do they own these? Wait. I just saw arrows. Somebody's shooting arrows at these guys. No. These guys are swordsmen, it looks like. There's the Black Orcs, looking badass. I would consider playing the Orcs for the next playthrough, but it's not my favorite faction. Especially in Medieval 2, I definitely prefer factions with... Ah, these guys. Yes, that would make sense. You're doing it. That's actually a pretty good shooting lane, isn't it? These guys are getting out. These guys are just about to get out. Is that all I had? Or are you fighting spear boys? Hell yeah, fight the spear boys up on the wall. Keep them away from my horsies. I don't need these guys to really live, I just need them to break down the wall. That's how I feel about all peasants. Your lives mean nothing to me, I just need you to do your... Alright, why don't you go fight people? Alright, you guys, why don't you come up and shoot the shit out of them. You guys, why don't you go have fun? You're gonna be douchebags like that. Alright, let's get these guys inside. Right. I don't care. Just fight people, please. These Arrow boys are fucking fantastic. Holy shit. Is it because they just got a lot of them, that's why. Winning by volume fire. So these guys are just good and distracted. I'm actually gonna take my Pegasus Knights. Let's see if we can't run. Right here. Try and smash these guys in the back. Great thing about these guys is it doesn't seem like they get caught in combat when they go through. They seem to do a pretty good job of just kind of filtering through. Although some of them did get caught, which I think is fucking great. Alright, who the hell are you getting shot by? Oh, you're shooting fire arrows. I actually don't know the effectiveness of fire arrows, but I just the feeling like they're not as good. The towers are shooting them. Should be beating these guys pretty bad. Can't even find them. Alright. Oh, I missed one. Damn it. Missed a Pegasus Knight when I went to filter them. Orcs and goblins. Where are you? A swordsman? Hell yeah. Kiss my ass. Where are you losing to? Oh, you're losing to a bunch of giants, it looks like. Alright. Let's get these guys. I don't know what it is, but technically these Pegasus Knights are supposed to be better. But I always lose them much faster than I lose my Grail Knights. And I'm not sure why that is. Stats-wise, these Pegasus Knights should be ripping ass. I mean, numbers-wise, yes, the numbers don't work out in their favor, but they are technically better than the Grail Knights, but they don't perform quite as well. At least I find. Oh. So this is the second time I've tried this. First time it wasn't raining, which is odd. I'm not sure if that's randomly generated or not, but it must be actually. So let's order up our friendos. least. Can't have peasants before the fine gentlemen of Bretonia. I find that fucking silly. Alright. So last time we got about halfway through our little siege here of Altdorf, good old town. Let's put these up here for now. And it was going pretty good. I think we were won without too many casualties. I think I'm gonna put one right here. We'll move one over here. Just trying to spread them out. Last time they were a little condensed, I think. Which, I mean, it wasn't too much of a problem. Still got everyone in. But I think that since they've got such low numbers, spreading them out is just gonna make it that much better. So really, we just need to get this RAM in. And last time it wasn't too big of a deal. I don't suspect that this time it will be either, because there are multiple entrances. We just need to capture one. That way we can get our cavalry in, and once we get our cavalry in, it's game over. I don't know what it is, but these Pegasus Knights are supposed to be I shouldn't say significantly, slightly better, like literally like 1 or 2 points better than these Grail Knights in, I think, every single way. There's maybe like armor or something like that is slightly less, but these Grail Knights survive so much more than the Pegasus Knights. I mean, I'll lose almost an entire unit of Pegasus Knights, and I'll lose like 3 Grail Knights. And I'm not sure why that is. Might be a bug or something like that, or these guys, I don't know, there might be a threshold to the armor to where these guys have like the extra point armor, and that's just enough to make it so basically no one can damage them. I don't know. But I think what I want to do is start the battle. Get everyone set up. Let's see. Yeah, they spread out a lot better this time. Let's see. They had a unit of error boys who were absolutely great at killing our dudes. I wonder where they are. Spearmen. There they are. These fucks. Oh, good luck. These guys are gonna die. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Alright. So it looks like just about everyone's gonna meet some kind of resistance. Except for these guys, conveniently. Let's see, do they have a air boys over here? Yeah, they do. But they should be shooting at the siege tower, not at our guys. Alright. So it's a P, and then fast forward a little bit. Take one unit, these guys, send them up to shoot them. To take them all off with fire. I don't know what fire arrows do, to be honest. I know that they ruin morale in other games, but I've never really tested to see how they do in Medieval. I just don't like them. They seem to not do as well as the normal arrows, I find. I just cannot prefer the normal arrows to them, or these guys, just regular boys. I think the regular ones are... Oh, you guys weren't... No, don't do that. I had them all selected, I just want these guys to shoot. Okay. So these guys are in, so let's... Regular, okay. That way we don't go at full speed, so... Let's see here. Fight them. You guys, I want you to go up to the circle. Get out of that. Wow. Okay. Now these dudes, I would like to have them... Alright, they're not going to be able to help over there. They have to... Fortunately, cavalry can't fight on the walls, so I do have to have them do something though, because I have to really turn the tide. I'm gonna stick those guys in against them. You know what it might be? These guys might get a bonus to something, like infantry are large, and the Pegasus Knights might not. So you guys, let's see here. best if you soften them up. Well, my knights will make it there first. Friendly fire's a bitch. Yeah, shoot the shit out of them. Why not? And then you can just kind of chill right here. See if we need you. Alright, that should be everyone doing something. Of course, these guys don't listen because they're douchefucks. Alright. So you're losing to orcs. Good for you. Oh no, you're not losing, you're just dying. What is your problem? You just don't want to do anything, do you? Oh yeah, it's their archers too. I'm fucking hope you're not losing. Alright, you guys can all just come off a skirmish. Why don't you do that? Got it. Skirmish in this game is not very effective.